Hi there. This is my Dometic fridge. It is a model CF35. Just to be clear, it's not a CFX35, but a CF Charlie Frank 35 model. Dometic used to be owned by Wexco or something like that. So in case you have a Wexco, they're the same thing. The reason for this video is that it started freezing all of our food when we've been going on multi-day camping trips. And when I did some research on it, I found that it sounded like it could be the thermistor that went bad. But trying to find videos on how to replace the thermistor was really challenging. I did find one video that was extremely helpful. Even though when I got into mine, it seemed to be a little different setup than this other guy's, but his seemed to be a little bit of an older model. But it still did the trick. It fixed our problem. It no longer freezes water. We took this to our dealer where we bought this. Well, it's part of a camping trailer that we bought, 2021 Intech Pursue Flyer. And we just ran out of the 2-year warranty by the time we took it in to have it looked at. But the dealer didn't know how to fix it. They said it was out of warranty. You're kind of out of luck. It was really frustrating calling Dometic directly. They just said, you know, there's nothing that they could really do. There might have been an option that we could have shipped it into them, but that would have cost quite a bit of money. And honestly, the fix here cost me 25 bucks. Real easy, easy to do. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to show you quickly where the thermistor is, what it took to replace it. It didn't take hardly anything. And I am not a mechanical guy, so for me to do this, anybody can do this. And anyway, I hope this helps you. Feel free to leave a comment down below if you have any other questions or thoughts. I'll also leave a link where I bought our thermistor from, just so you can click on that and order one if you need it as well. All right, thanks. Okay, so first thing I did was turn it upside down. And what you want to do here is that you've got, you've got the 3 screws on the side, you've got these screws up top here, and then you've got the screws on this side. So I had them all removed. I did put in a couple. Oh yeah, there's also these guys right here in front. So there's like 6 on the back. Okay, so I just removed those last 2 little screws. So now I'm going to remove the back here, see if I can do this without much of a hassle. But anyway, you kind of remove it. It's still attached, as you can see, right there. So this is what you're looking at when you're looking at this. Like there's your compressor or whatever, and you know, your wires and whatnot. Right here, this guy, that's your thermistor right there. And if you follow it, where it's located, is that it? Hold on. Okay, sorry, I had to take a second because it's been a few days since I fixed this. So anyway, all right, let me show you this really quick. So anyway, when you take off the back here, on ours, this is kind of what you're looking at, okay? This is the thermistor right here. So you detach this, and when you follow this guy, when you follow this guy all the way around, it kind of goes underneath here. It ultimately comes back up here. It's attached right there, and then it goes right in there, okay? This is some gooey stuff that they put on there that you can replace it, you know, just take it off, like carefully take it off, set it aside. And then once you rerun your little thermistor back in there, you put that back on. You take these guys off so you can remove the old one, replace the new one, and then put those back on. Oops, sorry, terrible with the camera. You just take these 2 little screws off, so you can remove the thermistor, but then you put this little gooey stuff back on. Anyway, the thermistor, it probably goes into, like, there's a little hole that it goes into. And when I put the new one in there, it probably goes in a total of like, gosh, maybe like 8 inches. So I'd say like 6 to 8 inches it goes in before it stops when you push it in. And when I was trying to push mine in initially, it just wouldn't go. It kept getting hung up because the hole's a little tight for the new thermistor. So what I ended up taking was like a drill bit that was the size of the hole. And I ran it in there just a few times to open it up a little bit because it's just plastic in there. And then I was able to run the thermistor in there, no problem. And then I put the goose step back on, reattached it, did all that. And that's it. It's really that simple. I ran it again because we ran it for like 4 days just to make sure it wasn't freezing anything. We set it at 37 degrees Celsius and it worked like a charm. So like I said, if you have any questions or comments, shoot me one. I'm more than happy to answer them. And then otherwise, when you're done, just kind of make sure your wires are all good, reattach it with all the screws, and you're good to go. All right, thanks for listening. All right, bye. Okay, I forgot one thing as I was putting this back together. Actually, I did put it all back together, and then I was like, I forgot to add some dielectric grease, connecting grease, which is just going to create better connections in the future. Hopefully, it'll last longer and all that stuff. So anyway, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm going to be adding that right here on these little guys, those pins, and then reconnect it, and then I should be good to go. So I just wanted to share that with you. Again, it's dielectric grease. You can get it at any auto parts store, and probably Lowe's too, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, hope that helps. Thanks again. Take care. Bye.